Can I can I warn you that very often Mark is recording the entire preamble. That didn't work, did it?
There is a line somewhere that the microphone is
always live.
It's always on.
Absolutely.
It's always on.
Absolutely.
And it's on now.
And it's on now.
It's on now.
It's on now. It's on there. I can edit that in somewhere. Are you starting or am I?
It's Grumpy Old Gays in the sunshine. We've taken a bit of refuge in the. We've taken a bit of refuge in the shade. We have a studio audience today.
Say hello, studio audience.
That's as you would expect from the Grumpy Old Gays. The audience reaction is like, This is Stephen, by the way. Hello, Stephen. How are you?
Hi, Mark. Yeah.
I'm all right, love.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly,
Yes.
Stephen is one of the least grumpy gays we know, but we've persuaded him to be grumpy today. Is there anything you'd like to kick off with?
Can I just add?
You can.
Only because the real grumpy ones were too grumpy to take
behind the camera because they're too frightened.
They want to be here, but they don't want to appear.
Is that, yeah. They're too scared. Too scared, aren't they?
We could talk them into it.
Maybe. Oh, what are you doing?
Suntan.
Suntan.
Because we're in the Grand Can.
The suntan is yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah. There's another one who said that he would do it. He might do it. Just walking past. Part of the audience. Not right now, love. We'll do it another time. Anyway.
Yes.
You enjoying the sunshine?
I'm having a brilliant time.
What's the worst thing about it?
Sunburn.
Oh, have you got some? Oh, you are. Can you pull this bit down and show? Because he is very pink. Look at this.
Yeah, but I'm white underneath when you do that.
But you say you never tan. So is that?
I don't tan.
But what? Some genetic abnormal?
Yes.
Abnormality.
Prince Andrew doesn't sweat.
Prince Andrew doesn't sweat, does he?
No, it's the same sort of thing. I do not tan. I never tan.
Really?
I'm always
Ever?
white. I go to some of the hottest places.
But you travel for a living, for God's sake.
Yes, I know. I'm in Dubai half the time, and I still don't tan.
Do they let you in Dubai? Wow.
Occasionally. Yes.
Nice.
People don't spend a lot of time outside in Dubai unless they're tourists, though, do they?
No, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
The tourists flock there and lie in the sun all day long, but the workers and the residents and people travelling to and from for work there don't tend to spend a lot of time.
Well, not unless it's air conditioned.
Have you recovered from your wasp sting the other day, Mark?
Oh, I told you about the bee
wasp sting.
It nearly got me on my testicles, but it didn't.
On your testicles.
Down my nose.
Oh, yes, not nice. Has it recovered though?
It's recovered.
Thank God.
I was hoping it was going to swell up.
Have you been stung or bitten or?
By whom?
Well, there's a story there.
No. I have been.
Have you been a good boy?
Bee
okay.
A long time ago.
Okay.
But I tend to try and keep away from things like that. I don't like things that sting me.
We've already said that you're one of the more cheerful of this group.
Oh, sorry.
What makes you grumpy?
Roundabouts.
Oh, okay. Back to an old favourite. Why? What about roundabouts?
Because people don't indicate, and they think I'm psychic. That's what
they don't. They just don't give a fuck.
Well,
that's what it is.
Can
I say fuck? Yes, I can.
Give them a little toot to say, "Oi, you."
Are we talking about a specific roundabout in Swindon?
It's not in Swindon. It's in Ruislip.
Oh, Ruislip.
Yeah, leafy Ruislip.
Are you allowed in posh places like that?
I live there, and
I reiterate my point. Are you allowed in posh places like that?
I didn't give my real name though. But no, when I drive around this one particular roundabout, I swear to God, my car becomes invisible.
Okay.
Every single time. It doesn't matter if I'm driving a grey car, a red one, a white one, nothing.
What do you drive?
Yeah, what do you drive?
Oh, what
kind of
car?
It's a red one. What is it? Kia.
Oh, well, that explains it all, doesn't it?
I don't even know what one of them looks like.
No.
They're invisible.
A bit like a bean tin.
No, they're invisible.
Oh, they're invisible. Got it in the end. Yeah. Got it in the end.
I've got a penny.
Not very fast. Not very fast.
Well, my roundabout story is I grew up with that one in Hemel Hempstead and Swindon, the magic two-way roundabout that's got like a massive roundabout with about 9 on the outside, and people just freak when they see it.
I've already told the story about the fact that they're replacing the really good roundabout in Bicester with traffic lights, and this work is taking 18 months. How does it take 18 months to take out a roundabout, replace the lanes, and put traffic lights in? I mean, seriously.
Builders,
obviously.
For the American subscribers,
contingent.
we will we'll put a definition on the screen for what a roundabout is.
I think they have a four-way stop or something like that.
Yeah, you'd know.
It's something
I
like
had that last night.
Four-way stop. I dread to think. Yeah, have you been
Explain.
have you been being a good boy?
I've recovered now.
Oh, whose sponsorship are we going for this week?
Well, we haven't had the Costa.
No, so who are we going for?
No, we're blanking out the Costa logo. So
that's not a Costa can.
No, but we can.
Oh, but they're owned by them, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So you
Yeah,
get.
that's
Sorry,
true.
Costa, you're not getting any publicity. Would anybody else like a non-Costa copy?
No, I'm all right. Oh,
Do you want it?
No. Thank you.
Oh.
Is it beer?
No, it's not beer.
I'm not going to say what it is because it's
No, I don't.
it's owned by Costa.
You don't do that one.
And they're not
Oh.
sponsoring us yet.
I'm sure it's very nice, but it's not beer.
Can you show us the hat trick?
Is that when you score 3 goals?
No, I wouldn't know. I know nothing about.
Well, no, because tonight I'm going to see that wonderful show. Are we allowed to say the name?
Oh,
Yeah,
Cirque du Soleil's in
Soleil.
town,
Cirque
isn't
du
it?
Soleil.
Yeah.
To see it tonight.
Nobody
and-
invited me.
I've never
and
seen them.
I-
at
Nobody
Christmas.
invited me.
No.
Well, no, you had to sort of click on something to say you wanted to go.
No, but still nobody invited me.
Nobody invited me.
Tickets were sold out months ago.
It'll be on ITV over Christmas.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
more than likely.
I was going to audition.
Oh, go on.
you know,
Okay.
So let's see if I can.
Oh,
Well, that was
Okay.
rubbish.
we'll edit that out. Try again.
Try again.
Here we go.
See if I can do it now.
No, we'll edit that one out as well.
Edit the hat out totally.
So no hat
Would
trick.
it be easier if we did it in reverse and then I'll reverse the film? So you
Yeah.
flip it.
So you get your foot. Was that? Or we're getting heckles from the audience.
Yeah.
It's like the hat was nice. It's back there now. It was like that. No, you can't have it. You can have it back at the end of the show. That's the thing.
Yes.
How was your travelling here? Because I mean, you go on more aeroplanes than most of us do,
Yes,
so you know all the
yes.
horror stories. But we're not going to talk about that because
No.
obviously that's the thing. But how was your journey over here with a different airline?
It was lovely.
Oh,
I actually had a flat bed.
you had a
From-
flat what?
Flat bed.
Like a
from-
truck?
No. my seat on the aircraft was not a seat. It was
Oh.
it was a bed, and that was from London to Madrid. And I thought this is all going brilliantly.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went downhill a little bit.
Okay.
Have you ever
What?
been through Madrid Airport?
No.
on Saturday?
Sounds-
Because I had to change planes, and it was just horrible.
And did you book that because it was cheaper to stop somewhere else
No,
rather than
it's
go
because
direct?
I couldn't get a direct flight from Heathrow to Las Palmas.
Really?
You can from Gatwick, but not from Heathrow.
Gatwick's a nasty.
Well, I could have done it, but I'd have to go there the night before, to be quite honest. So I decided to go through Heathrow.
Yes.
And I looked at the flights and went, oh, look, there's a wide body on that one. I'm going to...
And we do love a wide
I'm
body,
not talking
don't
about
we?
people. I'm talking about the actual plane.
Yes. Oh,
So-
okay.
So I booked my
Are you
seat
lost?
and-
Yeah.
What does that mean in terms of what does that mean?
What, a bed?
It's a wide body,
Well, it's a wide body. It's
We
usually
would-
it's a long haul aircraft that they've got on the
right?
short haul
Oh, I
flight.
see. Right, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so therefore you get
Like
the-
when they
the
picked us
long
up
haul stuff.
from here that year, Monarch went bust.
Oh yeah. 1 year we were out here, and
Singapore
Monarch
picked us
Airlines
up.
went bust, and we got to fly back on Singapore, but there were no drinks on it
There was no
because it was
drinks.
like they were
Because
only
it-
supplying the
because it
plane
was-
because the government
it's
was paying for
state-funded
it. It's like,
flight,
it's
so
like
it was
no
nothing.
drinks, no water, no
No,
nothing. It's like, oh thanks. All right. But at least we got
I
home.
got home in comfort.
Interestingly, we flew from Birmingham that year, and there were passengers from Gatwick that year and Birmingham on the
All
same
merged
flight.
in.
And we had been told it was going to
All week
land
long.
at Gatwick, and we
100
would get a
miles,
bus
150
to
miles.
Birmingham. And we were pissed off because we were one of the Birmingham passengers.
Well, we'd have to go past our houses to
Yeah,
get to
basically to get
Birmingham
to
to
Bir-
pick a
it's
car
like-
up to come back
right.
again. So
Turned out, very last minute, got diverted to Birmingham, and all the Gatwick passengers had to get
we were
had
the
to
only
get a
ones.
coach. What a shame!
We had to feign grumpiness about it.
Is it-
didn't we?
yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
didn't
We
want
were
them to know that we were
overjoyed.
over the moon.
Yes,
Did you ask for
absolutely.
the email address of where you complained to? I would have done.
But the thing is, they're out of business, so there wasn't.
Singapore Airlines?
No,
No,
Monarch went
Oh,
out of
right,
business.
yes,
They just
yes.
hired a Singapore Airlines plane and the staff to do it.
Well, the government hired everyone that wasn't working
Yeah.
and just said, "Get them back."
Exactly.
Yeah.
This was before COVID. You probably don't remember that far back.
No,
Memory's
I
gone a
can't
bit.
remember what happened yesterday, to be quite honest. If you're the truth.
Well,
well,
basically, what
yeah.
happened here, we got here,
Yes.
and literally 4 hours after we jumped in the pool, there's a big announcement on the
It's
news.
gone bust.
The Monarch's gone bust, and
Yeah.
we've just
So I thought he
arrived.
was talking about this year.
No,
Oh,
about
right, okay.
10 years ago.
Oh, you are confused, aren't you, Stephen?
And we had somebody here that worked in the industry, and he was getting his iPads and everything. Well, I don't know how you're going to get back because blah 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 blah. And we're like, Do you really think 4 hours of being here,
We're even
we
thinking
give
about
a
it.
fuck how we're going to get back?
If we get an extra
We're
week
just
out here,
here.
that'll be great.
We're here. We're just happy that they went bust 4 hours after we got here.
Mark, why? Wait, oh, you're leaning back now. I just wonder why you're so much higher than we are on the screen.
Because
Like,
I'm
I'm
taller.
Oh, is that what it is? The booster seat. Your tan's
Booster.
doing very well.
Tan's doing fine, isn't it? I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving it.
Gravy brown, really.
I'm struggling to find something to be grumpy about today.
It's difficult in the sunshine.
It
And
really
this
is.
is a cheerful one.
And so it's true what they say about people that live in the sun must
Oh yeah.
lead a happy life. Because it's floods back at home.
Well, that's
What
true.
again?
Well, no, I haven't.
Oh yeah,
stopped
over the
in
last
my
2
area.
weeks. Yeah. Not good.
No,
No,
Not good.
no, I don't like water.
But we will bring you all of those horrific updates when you're back home, no doubt.
Thank you. I shall look forward to
Yeah.
that because I'll be back at work then, and that water and
How many
airplanes-
days before you, and this is a good topic. How many days before when the holiday finishes before you go back to work?
4, I think.
Oh, so you've done that quite well.
4 for me.
Yeah.
4 for you as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm working from home
Oh.
and doing messages and whatever. But
I'm like
physically
1.5.
going to work.
Oh.
What?
1.5.
Oh no, you need to plan it better than that.
I know.
Yeah, you do.
It's
No,
a
I
joy
can't-
being
I can't-
self-employed.
I can't finish something that's all happy and joyful and then immediately go into work.
What's happy and joyful?
Well,
Your work is.
Well, yes, but there was like one year where I did this pantomime thing.
Oh,
and
no,
it,
you
and,
didn't.
it, and it finished. Yeah, it's behind you. And I finished on the Sunday, and we
It's
had the
quick,
rap
innit?
party
Quick.
and all that kind of stuff. And I had to be.
Were you the ugly sister?
I was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprises no one.
And I didn't have a beard then. And I
Again,
should've
surprises
done-
no one.
I should've. But then I had to be at work at 7:30 in the morning. So then I had a whole like run of panto,
Yeah.
all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I
Sorry,
walked into work,
you had a whole run of what?
all
not
that kind of
panto,
stuff.
yes.
And then I literally walked into work, went hello, and
they
all
went,
just
all
sort of
right,
going,
Stephen,
"Yeah."
shut up
Don't
now.
start.
It's like, don't
And I
start,
was
love.
like, oh, great. They were grumpy.
Who's the grumpiest person that you've had in your job?
What you mean?
Passenger.
Not as in passenger.
Famous passenger.
Not
Go on.
necessarily famous, but what's the grumpiest
Oh,
thing that
God.
someone's done?
You can
that
tell us
you've
about
been-
Cilla Black now because she's dead.
Oh, actually, she was grumpy.
Yeah.
Was
Oh,
she?
I told you.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
So I told
Oh, I
you
don't know
that.
this story. I don't know
She
this
does-
story.
She doesn't.
Anyone that
she
worked
didn't
on-
used to talk to us. You had to
Oh.
talk via her.
Oh,
PA.
no.
Yeah. That model person.
Oh.
But that's
The
probably.
famous
But,
one.
yeah.
She's
but-
the same.
but that's probably
Oh.
morphed from I'm so exhausted. Can you just saying to the PA, I'm so exhausted, I'm going to sleep. Can you just stop me? Can you stop me being woken up?
Yeah,
And they've morphed that into please don't talk to Miss Black.
maybe. Yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
it's
You think-
Miss White.
Oh, yeah, well,
Mrs.
of course,
White,
yes.
Mrs.
Yeah.
White.
Mrs. White. Yeah. Oh.
And Naomi and all.
There was this thing on the news before we came out about a really rowdy passenger that they duct taped to the seat. The crew
Is this on
duct.
Singapore Airlines?
No, I don't know which airline it was. I think it was in America. But they
Beirut
duct
Airlines.
tape the man to the seat. That can't be standard practice, Steve.
No.
They use the cable ties, don't they?
I would have thought cable ties would be more sensible. But
Well, yes, but like some airlines don't even use those. We actually have proper handcuffs.
then. Oh.
You know, and they do check us after
Which
we've done the
airline is
training.
that?
So you
course
don't
to make
borrow
sure that
them.
we
Yeah,
don't
I
take them
bet.
home
I
with
bet.
us. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
They can chafe though.
well, they can if you're
Round the
nice
ankles,
and
they
tight.
can.
And once we've got a bit of compliance, if they're not going to comply, we ain't going to loosen them.
Well, no. Well, that is very, very true.
And how often have you had to use
Yeah.
those?
What, duct tape?
No,
In your very,
handcuffs
very
or
long
any
career.
kind of
Me
restraints.
personally, I've never had to.
Oh.
That's good. That's good.
Never had
That's good.
to,
You can talk people down.
always.
Yeah.
I mean, I
The
guess
gift of
I
the
guess
gab
that's the
is a good thing.
that's the better way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah,
To be
I
fair,
think so. Yeah.
even if someone's really drunk,
well, hopefully you cut them off before they get to that stage.
Mm.
Hopefully.
hopefully.
After all,
They'd-
it's the
they'd
same crew
probably
that
be quite
served them.
grumpy if you were doing that, but you know, it's not a flying free for all pub. You know, we do need people to have a bit
What?
of decorum.
What?
And well, no, because some people
I
they
know.
can let F and Jeff and all the rest of it when they've had a few, myself included. So
Oh, I've
so
heard.
kind of. Oh, you've heard.
I've heard.
So I can see the little warning bells.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we've got a few tricks that we do first.
Oh, are we allowed to know what they are, or are you not allowed? Are they? Is it? You'd have to kill me if you told me.
No.
Oh.
Because because your sense of taste isn't very good in the air, and
we've actually had a bit of research done.
Coming in from the gallery.
It's coming into the gallery. Apparently, for the Americans, a roundabout is called a rotary or a road circle.
okay.
And can the
I'm not sure I can give you a producer credit for that, Neil.
Can the gallery find out how many of them there are? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They're going to find out.
Are we talking about Americans or rotaries?
Americans or rotaries? Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
we need to roundabouts. How many roundabouts do the Americans have? Thank you.
I think it's 4.
4. One per.
You look like you've lost the will to live. That's not what this is about.
They can't have many.
We're almost at the end now, anyway.
We are almost at the end. Is there anything else you want to be grumpy about quickly before we finish?
And if not, is there a subject you want for us to do on our next episode?
Yeah.
Have you actually talked about when supermarkets move everything?
We've talked about a lot of things in supermarkets,
actually, but we could do that's a fair one,
No,
like when they put the cheap stuff right at the bottom shelf, so you can't find it anymore.
No, it's when they move the milk from that corner
Yeah,
to
to
that
that
corner.
one. When you go in and you just want to get bob, and you have to walk around, you can't find it.
It is a strategy. My father used to work for supermarkets, and it is a strategy because if they do that in enough times in a year, then they will increase their sales because you get to know, right, the milk's straight over there. I need a pint of milk and a loaf of bread.
You walk past everything else and all the special offers.
But now you've got to go looking for it, so because they've moved the bread to a middle aisle.
I'll tell you what you can't. I'll tell you what you can't get over here.
But we'll do that the next time.
Pasteurised milk or skimmed milk.
I know.
Yeah. There's no skimmed milk, even the UHT shit.
Made me feel ill this morning. I actually vomited. No, really.
Was that because of the milk? Oh my God! Apparently,
it's coming in. It's coming in.
Like, look at this.
Mark, you do. Well, I'll do the UK market.
Okay, in the United States, there are 9.
Well, I was go
on then.
To give it some comparison.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. Sorry, gallery. In the UK, it is nearly 26,000 roundabouts. Oof. That includes mini roundabouts. Gallery. Yes, it does. Yes.
And in the United States, there are 9,000, so considerably fewer roundabouts in a considerably bigger place.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's more things you never wanted to know on Grumpy Old Gays.
And it will change your life not knowing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Stephen, thank you for coming on.
And
see who else you can persuade around the complex to come on.
And we'll introduce them. We'll do next week on the sofa.
Why don't you just take the camera around the
No.
People might be a bit grumpy about that.
No. I think we wouldn't get online.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube would allow. We did a live last week, and there was quite a lot. There was quite a lot of flesh showing. I was hiding behind a.
If you look at last week's episode.
Yeah, but did anyone try and put a hat on their head?
And fail?
With one, when fail miserably, with one leg flick.
Keep practicing.
I know.
Keep practicing.
Well, my audition is this evening.
Give them a wave.
We will eventually get some video of Steve doing that, and then we'll tag it on the end.
Yeah, we can do that.
But it might not be today.
That's very true.
It might be. Keep scrolling to the end. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Are we fair now?
We're not. We were never on there.